Hey guys! Okay. Let me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm gonna be attempting to do a bridal makeup tutorial, if you know what I mean. And please excuse all the blemishes on my face. I obviously have been through some rough times. My face, that is. And I hope you enjoyed this video today. I know I have been absent on YouTube and on Instagram and everything, but I hope this is gonna be a new start. Like, not really a new start, but like I try to find some not courage, but like I try to be persistent about something that I really love. So please enjoy this video, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. So I put my hair up and I'm gonna say something before I start, and that is in Tunisian culture, like I think in mostly the south, because I've never been to a North Tunisian wedding, wedding. We usually like tend to put a lot of makeup on, like when I was like younger, like 11, 12, 13, 14. I used to see like these brides like have a lot of makeup on their faces, which totally is not the goal of having it. I think bridal makeup should be more like yep, that's my cat. Bibi, he's my catty cute. We tend to do a lot of makeup on, which is, I think we shouldn't do that. We should actually do a little bit of makeup to enhance our natural beauty. For example, if we have like blue eyes, we have to do like, or green, or like any shade. Like the eyeshadow must be complementing that eye color and like in a natural way, so it's not like overly in your face, you know, kind of makeup look. So since it is a bridal makeup, I'm gonna start by doing my eyes. As usual, if you watch any of my videos, it's in the shade of Snow. Okay, so I have my mirror in front of me and I'm just gonna start using the Doff using. I look like a sociopath. Okay. I'm gonna blend that out with my sponge. It doesn't matter if it goes underneath your eyes, we're gonna fix it later. So I did a little bit like I put on like a gloss from Fenty Beauty. So now I'm gonna move on to the eyes. I'm gonna use the Kylie Jenner palette in the bronze. So I have this fluffy brush. I'm just gonna go with like the whitest shade in the Kylie palette. Now I'm gonna go with a dense brush, small and fluffy. I'm gonna use this shade. Try and focus it like on the crease, like that's our transition shade, and we want to have a blended look. So that's gonna be that's kind of the base of it. I'm gonna move on and use the color underneath it to darken it up a little bit, like from the outside corner and such. So I'm gonna use this flat brush. I'm gonna use the shade that I just showed you, and I'm gonna focus that on my outer corner and like a little bit inner corner, like right here and a little bit in. So and trying to blend it out with the other side of the brush. It's clean, by the way, so you don't have to put any eyeshadow on. So I'm still going with the same shade. I'm trying to darken it up a little more and going above my crease. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this brush, the same brush that I used first. I'm gonna go in with this shade. Focus it on the outer corner of your eye. This kind of shape. Going back to the flat brush from Anastasia. Just blend it like so. Now the time for having a dark shade eyeshadow. Why did I just change my accent? Okay, so now I'm gonna go with the dark shade I think I'm gonna go in with. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I'm gonna go in with the same brush I used beforehand. And with that dark brown shade, tapping the excess and focusing on the outer part of your eye. Now I'm gonna use this brush, blend it out again as usual, like blend, blend, blend. And just for a little bit extra of blending, I'm gonna go with the first shade that we went with, which is this color, and I'm gonna try and blend it in the crease with another brush. I went with the brown shade, the last one that we did, that I did, and I'm gonna just bring it a little bit in. Taking a fluffy brush, so that's about kind of it. Now I'm gonna move on to the fun part, which is cut crease. It's not necessary that you have cut crease, but for me, as I have hooded eyes, as I always say, and always will say, I have hooded eyes. That means any eyeshadow I put on my lid, it doesn't appear on my actual eyes when I open them. So I need to have like a dense brush, which I have, like a dense concealer brush, like this type of brush. I'm gonna take my concealer. I keep looking at the monitor, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna fully coat the brush from both sides. What you want to do is like mark where you want your crease to be, and then go like this. And then you have your cut crease, which is, you cannot see, but it's like right there. So now you're gonna have to follow that to the inner crease. By the way, don't go too crazy on the cutting, because this is supposed to be like a beautiful, natural bridal makeup look. So that's how I wanted to do it. Now I'm gonna set everything in place. And for that, I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn palette because it has so many beautiful shades that you can use. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this middle shade. This one. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the shade that I just showed you. And I'm gonna pick it up on my finger. So I'm gonna go and set this with the shade so it stays in place. So now I'm just gonna go and blend a little bit so you don't have harsh lines. So I'm just gonna go in like this. I'm gonna go with the darkest shade that I used before on this flat brush, and I'm gonna like put it on the outer crease, like where the lines. With this flat brush, and I'm gonna choose like the black color, any eyeshadow, like any black color would do, and I'm just gonna follow like my eyelash line, and this technique. I'm just like pushing it in and doing like a little wiggle and pulling back. Something like that. Gonna clean it up later with some concealer underneath so it like we have that sharp line. And yeah, so you have just to add a little bit like highlighter in your inner corner and your upper brow. And I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, and I'm gonna do my brows, and then I'm gonna come back to do the face with you. So just one sec. Welcome back. So obviously I have some lashes on, as you can see. I used these Melody Lashes style Poppy. The as you can see, like it's like sparkly and so pretty and so hips. So now as you can see, I did my brows, and that's like I cleaned them off. I didn't blend it or add anything else, just so you can see. After I have done my eyes, I had like some liner. Just so the lashes have something to stick to. And now I'm gonna move on to my face, finally. The face is the most fun part because it's easy and it's like tick tick and you're done. I have this Filter Beauty cream I always use. So I'm just gonna take a dollop and I'll put it on all the points of my face just to cover my face. And I'm gonna blend that out with my fingers. Now I'm gonna use my foundation. The Forever Dior foundation matte with my beauty sponge. This one is from Real Techniques. I'm just gonna do like bump here, bump here, bump here, bump here. Like obviously it would be very good if you had like cream contour and cream blush. Just start with that first. Color correct. I just remembered to color correct. It's not really a have to, but if you have dark circles like I do sometimes, it's really important to like start off with like a corrector. This one is from Wet n Wild. I'm gonna use this top shade, this brush, like I used to, and pick up a generous amount. And I'm gonna place that underneath my eye. I'm gonna blend these first. And now I'm gonna blend the foundation. I'm just gonna put it on the sponge, like directly like this, since I already have. So this area needs still to be. I really would like to know if some of you will get this. I live in a country where 4 languages are the main land language. It's situated in the middle of Europe. Almost. Like there's one country on one side, one big country on one side, one big country above, and country below. And then there's the rest of Europe. If you can guess it, like if you see this video, please comment down below. I would like to know if you know which country I'm talking about. I'm gonna now use some concealer, just like this technique I saw on TikTok. So I'm gonna go in here. Something like that. I'm gonna just do a little bit on my nose and this a little bit to highlight, a little bit on the forehead, cupid's bow. So now I'm gonna move on and set my face. I use this pound cake Huda Beauty. I'm not gonna use it to bake. First I'm gonna go with the sponge, and then I'm gonna go, so I don't disrupt the base, I'm just gonna sit it first with some powder, like that powder. Just so I don't disrupt the base, because the brush does disrupt everything, like if you use it like vigorously. And now I'm gonna take the fluffy brush and wipe it away, so you don't have too much powder underneath your eyes. Like that. See? Take some more powder and set. So now, using the same brush and the same powder, I'm just gonna dip in and try to set my face lightly. So that's it for the base. Using the same palette in the same shade as before, like you don't need it to be so like in your face bright kind of color. You just need to smoke it a little bit and that's it. So that's the first eye done. Using a fluffy brush just to blend everything in and out. Just like something like this. So I'm just gonna, again, take the same shades and blend it in. I blended everything. Now I'm gonna use mascara. After that, I'm gonna use a highlighter color to highlight the inner corners, of course. I'll be going with this shade right here. This one. I have this small brush. After second thought, I think I'm gonna spray it. Like I want like boom, you know? Like that, work quickly. After that, the face. So I'm gonna contour using this NYX palette. I'm gonna go with this one. Just taking this angled brush. Dab the excess, you mother fluffer. So, there are some people that go like this. There are some people that go straight down. I'm gonna do that, the second one, straight down. So. Whoo! That's contoured! Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of powder. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. It's a really effective way to contour. So now, I'm gonna buff that away. Just so you know. So you don't have a lot of powder on your face. Now I'm gonna move on to bronzing. I'm gonna use this Fenty Beauty, you know, the private island, with a big fluffy brush. I'm gonna dip in and bronze my cheeks. I'm gonna blush and highlight. So now I'm gonna use this 3INA the blush in the shade 212. I'm gonna put it right here. With the brush and try and blend it out. Now I'm gonna highlight. So I'm gonna use this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in the shade Moonstone. I'm just gonna take a little bit, highlight at the highest points of your cheeks. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger and put it on my tip of the nose, so you know, and the bridge. We're gonna set the face. I am using this Mario Badescu. I'm gonna hide my eyes. it's time for the fun part. The lips, which is not really fun because when you want to do a bold color, you cannot because it's a bridal makeup look. I'm gonna just try my best and look for like a nude lipstick because this obviously goes like with a nude lipstick, maybe some gloss. We'll see. I will be right back in 1 second because I have to look actually for the color to see which one because it takes me ages to decide one color. Thank you. Just 1 sec. So I find what I want to do and I'm gonna go with the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Crush and the NYX lip liner in the shade Beyond Nude. I'm gonna start off with lining my lips. So as you can see, it looks darker, but when I put the liquid lipstick on, it's gonna brighten up. First, I'm gonna put some liquid lipstick on here, and then I'm gonna blend it with my finger. So I'm gonna go with this Huda Beauty Melted Shadow, the gold one, like the shade name is Bamboo Hoops, and I'm just got a little bit on the middle of my lips. And I'm gonna go in with the gloss. So this gloss is by Kylie, it's the Balmain X Kylie collection. And I'm gonna go... So this is the finished look. I hope you liked it. I hope like this gave you some information. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you liked this this makeup look, this bridal tutorial. I hope you like this bridal tutorial, makeup tutorial. And if you like my content, please subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and on any other socials. You can find it in the at the end of this video. And yeah, I hope you stay safe in this hard time, in this perpendicular, as Tiffany says. And wear your masks, stay safe, have like 2 meter distance, so like 6 feet distance from the other person if you are grocery shopping or anything, so you can have like, so you don't endanger yourself or others. So until next time. Bye guys! To the next video.